Hey guys, so today we're going to take a look at a renovated bungalow in the Kenilworth area. What stood out to me about this place is that you've got 1,700 square feet, 3 bedrooms, open concept, and a wood burning fireplace. The photos look great online. Let's see how it looks in person. So off of first impression, I think these guys hit their mark. For 650,000, I think someone could see themselves sitting here, wood burning fireplace, Oilers game, hopefully winning the Stanley Cup, having family over, creating memories. Let's keep looking. So the cool thing about this countertop is that this is quartz, so it's non-porous, like comparison to marble. So if someone spills the red wine, hopefully a Brunello di Montalcino, it's not going to stain the countertop. I also think that they did a good job with the color palette selection. You've got a light green on the island with kind of a cream cabinet here, tile backsplash, and a really nice touch. I would really like to do this in my next house. You've got a hot water tap right by the stove for instant boiling water. So, second to the kitchen, the master bedroom is always the most important thing in a house. When selling a house or thinking about resale value, you should always cater to the person buying the house. So kitchen and then master bedroom. This is kind of a cool touch because it's more than likely an extension at some point, but it adds a little bit more brightness to the room, a little bit more warmth, and gives a little bit more space to the second most important part of the house. So a cool little touch in this bathroom. Again, the palette has carried throughout the house. Looks beautiful, dual sink. Helps because there's no ensuite bathroom in this house. And then it gives you a little wow factor if you want to take a little selfie or two. You get some extra light. Okay, so let's see what the backyard has to offer. Right off the bat, I can see right now that there's no sod laid. So you've got this positive energy going throughout the house with all the renovations, but there's a little bit of dirt back here. It might be a seasonal issue. One thing that stood out from the listing is that they have, quote unquote, a sunroom. So this spot looked kind of cool from the photos on the listing. This can only be entered into from the outside, so this doesn't connect to the interior of the home. So what could this be used for? Well, pretty much anything that you want. But you could have people over having drinks, barbecuing, you could have a TV in here, people hanging out, or you could, if you have kids, this could be a playroom or a man cave. So sometimes basements can make or break a listing. In this case, they've made it. Wood burning fireplace down here, bar, fully finished laundry room, bedrooms, and a bath. It looks absolutely fantastic. Take a look. And one last little detail. I'm a sucker for details. The light switches aren't real switches, they're buttons. They're actually wireless and can be controlled by an app. So, boom, lights off. Remotely or when you're at home. I enjoyed looking at that house. I think it's going to be a nice home for someone. Do I think it's going to sell? Based on the location, the price, and all the features that we just reviewed, I definitely think so. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks a lot.